Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Myitlab Tutor. Today we are going to start with the first assignment of the Myitlab class Excel 3 investment. Here is our assignment project description. In the following project, you will edit a workbook in a summarize. Here is our Excel sheet. Now we are going to our part instruction. Open the Excel worksheet. Open the Excel workbook student 3A Excel Revenue. Downloaded this the project. In cell B10 and C10, enter the formula to calculate the total of each column. Now we are going to put a formula in cell B10 and cell C10. Enter the formula in cell B10 and C10. Here for cell B10, we are going to put a formula by sum from B5 to B9. Here we are going to put formula in cell B10. Now we have find the value. Here is our value 66418. Now we are going to find a value in the cell C10. So in by Excel sheet we are going to find the value by C10. Here again we are going to put the value in cell C10 by C5 to C9. Here we find the value. Now we have completed our step number 2. Now we are going to our step number 3 and D5. Construct a formula to calculate the percentage of total projected investment for the pooled investment by dividing the projected investment. Now we are going to our next step, step number 3. In D5, construct a formula to calculate the percentage. Here is our Excel sheet. In cell D5, we are going to put a formula to find the percentage total of projected investment. We are going to put a formula is equal to cell C5 divided by cell C10. Now we are going to use the absolute left hand for the cell C10. We use the absolute left hand for the cell C10 and we find a value. Now we are going to fill the handle. By using the fill handle we find the value for our other cells. In result percentage style, now we find the value for our other cell. Now we are going to apply the percent style. Here is our percentage style. We find value and center the value. Here we go to value and center our value. Now we have found the value for the cell D5 to D9 by using the absolute left hand in cell D10. After now we have done our step number 3. Now we are going to complete our step number 4. Select the non-adjustment ranges in A5 to A9 and C5 to C9 as the data for pie chart, and then now we are going to draw a pie chart. Now simple pie chart, we are going to draw a 3D pie chart by selecting the ranges A5 to A9 and C5 to C9. Here is we have copy the value ranges A5 to A9. By using the control button, we will select our other ranges D5 to D9. Sorry, I think C5 to C9 and A5 to A9. Our two ranges to draw pie chart we need. Yes, C5 to C9. After selecting two ranges, we are going to draw a pie chart. No simple pie chart, it's a 3D pie chart. We will go to our chart, move the chart into new sheet. After drawing, here is our insert recommended chart. We find a 3D pie chart. Now we are going to move our chart into new chart sheet. That's name of projected investment. After drawing the pie chart, we will move it to a new chart sheet. That's name of projected investment. Here is our move chart, new sheet. We are going to project investment. Here is our new chart that's known as project investment. Our new chart sheet is project investment. After completed our step number, we are going to our step number 5. For the chart title, type projected revenue. Now we are going to put a chart title for the chart. Here is our chart title, projected revenue. For the chart title, here is our chart title. We copy the chart title and paste into in this here chart title. Format the chart title by applying a word style in the first row. Apply the second style. Now after applying the chart title, we are going to format the chart title. Here is our chart title. We are going to format. Here is our word art style. Fill orange accent color 1 shadow. Here is our different art style we are applying according to instructions. Fill orange accent 1 color. Now we are going to apply the cocoa. After selecting the chart title, we are going to apply the word art style. Here is our word art style. First row, second column, first row. Now we have done our chart title. Now we are moved to the chart font. Title font is to 32. After changing the font title, already done with 32. Now we have completed our step number 5. The next step, remove the legend chart element and then add a data label chart element formatted so that only category name and percent display the. Now after done point number 5, we are going to our next step. Here is our chart element. Remove the legend. After remove the legend, chart element formatted as the only the category name and the percentage display the position in the center. Now we are going to apply the chart more option. Here is our label formatted data labels. We will fill the percentage and category name, and we are going to remove the values. Here we apply the label options. That's known as we have done our this step. Now we are going to move name and percent table level. We have completed our step number 6. If you need complete solution of this assignment, you can contact us. I have done with quality grades. For many students, we are doing from 7 to 8 years. You can contact us. We are dealing whole classes. We are dealing whole semester. We are dealing whole degrees. You can contact us. We are always available here. Our next step, change the font size for the data. Now we are going to change the font size for our data labels. Here is our data. After selecting the data label, we are going to change the font size, that is 12. Here is our data labels. Our data, after selecting the data label, we are going to change the font size for the data label with 12. After changing the data label font, that is 12. Now we are going to move further. If you need whole solution for this assignment, I have done for many students. I am going to some step for this assignment. You can help. You can contact us. We are always available here for help you. We are going to produce quality grades for you. You can contact us. You can contact us freely. You will always satisfy with quality grades. Now here is our text option, text outline. Here is our text outline in the format data labels. Now we are going to our text outline, label option, format data label, label option 3D format. Here is our 3D format. Now we are going to edit our 3D formats. Here is our top level and here is our bottom level. Now we are going to in a Word file. Here it's shown 350 width for the top level, 350 we wait for the top bevel, and now we are going to our changing to material. Here is our material option, standard material 3. We've done this point, you can see here. Now we are going to change for the height of for the top bevel 350 points. Here is our top bevel height, it's also going to 350 points, sorry 6 point. After changing the height and weight of the top bevel, we already put the standards for the 3 for the material option. We have done this question. Now after changing the height and weight of the top and the bottom bevel 350 and the 350 for the height and the weight, now you can see the chart, it's changing by according to situation. Here is our projected revenue chart. Now we are going to data label option, more option, label option. After selecting the chart, we are going to change the weight and height, because I think there are no selected by chart, so there is no option by changing for the height and weight for the bevel. Here is our 350 for the weight. Three fifty. Here is our board bevel. Selected no bevel. Bevel first. We are going to change the weight. There is a special. After selecting the chart, we will change the weight and height, because if your chart is unselected, there is no change in the chart, because chart is unselected. After selected the chart, we will change the height and weight of the bevel. Now here is the option, top bevel 350, shadow 3D chart. Here is our format chart. Now we are going to change the bevel 350 and the after 9 point 350. Here we put the change the width 350 and change the height 350. Now you can see the chart. Here is change because we already deselected chart, so there was no changing in the chart. After selecting the whole chart, we will find. Now we are going to change the we have done this step number 7. Now we are going to step number 8, display the series option and then send the angle of the slides 100, and so that the pool investment slide in the front of the pie chart. Display the series option. Here we go. Here is our display series option. Display the series option and then change the angle of the first slide is to 100. We are going to change the angle of the first slice, that is 100. By moving the angle of the first slide, you can move the chart, you can change the position of chart. You can see the changing the position of this chart. Here is 100 of the first slice angle. Then we are going to select the pooled investment slides and then the explosion. We will select then the other chart. Sorry, it's wrong. After selecting the any pooled chart, we will only select the pooled investment slice and then change the angle of slice. Oh, sorry, pie explosion. Now after selecting only the pooled investment, then you can see the only change in the Pool investment by the position of exclusion is 10%. Now we are going to change the fill color of the pool chart. Here is our fill option. Now we are going to fill color for the our slice. Here is our fill color. We are going to in theme color. We will select the in fourth column and fifth row. You can see here we change the color for the puts investment side by changing the fill color. You can see now here is the chart. After changing the fill color, you can see chart here. We have done the point number 8. If you need the whole solution for this assignment, contact us here. We already put our contact in description. I already put our email on your screen. You can contact us. We are dealing whole classes. You will find the quality grades by contacting us. You will deal as 4 semesters. Now we are going to do our next step. Here is our next step. Step number 9. Format the border of the chart area by adding the solid line border. In the 5th column, apply the first color. Now we are going to format the border for the chart. Our next step is formatting border. For the step number 9, we are going to in the format border by applying a solid line border. There is in the 5th column, apply the first color, change the width of now. We are going to format the border for the chart area. In our next step, we will go to our Excel sheet. Here is our Excel sheet. You can see here is our Excel sheet. After selecting the Excel sheet, we are going to format a border line. Our border line is solid line border. In the 5th column, apply the first color. Now we are going to change the border line for our chart. Here is our 5th column and the first line for the border line color. Here is our step number 9. We have done our step number 9. Now we are going to our next step. Step number 10. Display the page setup dialog box. We are going to change the footer. We are applying to custom footer. Now I let you know how we will put our custom footer. We will go to page layout box. Here is our margin, and then we will move to the custom margin. After selecting the custom margin, here is our page margin header footer. We will select the header footer. Here we go to put our instruction. Here we have done the custom footer. We have done point number 10. Now our next step is the step number 11. Display sheet in the rename the sheet investment source. Click and any blank cell C1. Cancel by the selection in the cell C1. Goal increase fund by the 10% to the 10%. Our step number 11 is display the sheet 1. We are going to display our sheet now. Here is our sheet 1. We are going to rename it. We will select in the tab. We copied name investment sources. We put here. After selecting the sheet 1 and after renaming the sheet 1 is added as the investment source. Click in the any blank cell in the cancel by the cell selection in the A12 and type gold sequence. Now we are going to select in any select box. Here we selecting. We put the value in A12. So we put our copied. Here is our home tab. Here is our A10. Center the text across A12 to now we are going to center. After center we will put the cell style. Here we are going to put cell style heading 3. Apply the heading cell style 3 and then type the goal amount into cell A13. Here is our A13. We are going to copy. We have done copied and paste into here in the goal amount. After selecting and copy, we will paste into A13. We have done our step number 11. Now we are going to our step number 12. Copy the range at C6 to D6 and to the cell. Now we are going to copy the values from the cell C6 to D6 and then we will paste into B13. Here is our C6. We will copy the ranges and put here is our value into C6 to D6. We copy it and then we are going to paste into cell C13. Here is our C13, our copied value we are going to paste here. Here you can see. If you need whole solution for this assignment, you can contact us. We are dealing whole semester, we are dealing whole classes, we are dealing whole grades. You will satisfy with quality grade. Here is our assignments. I have done many time. I have done many for students with quality grades. You will satisfy with quality grades. Here we are dealing whole classes with 100% grades. Trust us for quality grades. Quality grades. Here I have done assignment for the Excel 3 investment. Contact us if you need the whole solution for this assessment. You will satisfy with quality grades.